Hello, good morning, Indu. How are you doing today? And thank you so much for accepting my request again. And I'm so glad to meet you again. Thank you so much.
Very good morning, Swati ji. I'm really doing well. Happy in my element, no complaint about my life. And yes, when it comes to accepting your request, so you know that how much I admire you. So right now I was having like little bit lull time, so I thought, okay, let's get connected. So thank you so much for inviting me.
Yourself again.
Yeah, sure. As you know, my name is Indu. I hail from Himachal Pradesh. Presently, I am living in Delhi. I am a mother of two beautiful daughters and devoted homemaker. In terms of hobbies, I have plethora of hobbies. Dancing is my ultimate elixir most of the time. Nowadays, spoken English is taking over to everything. Lately, I have created my YouTube channel by the name of Learn English with Indu. So yeah, I'm in a mood to upgrade my communication skills and to enhance my knowledge, and at the same time how I can help others as well to learn this language. So that is pretty much for about it.
That's really lovely introduction. And Indu, I have seen that tremendously you are very good at communication skill as well. So I would like to know about you, what kind of practices nowadays you are doing to betterment at communication skills? Because nowadays I think you are good, in articulating your thought.
Thank you so much for your kind words, Swati ji. Well, when it comes to communicating, so of course, when I was beginner at this my journey, I was not at all aware, okay, how to articulate my thought. However, I did my practice at that time also. I did my best foot forward. Over the time, I got to know many things that it's not only the speaking part. Okay, it's not that if we are speaking fast or speaking with lots of or tons of vocabulary, it's not a good communicator skills. So good communication means that you are able to convey your message in very ease, that whatever with whomsoever you are speaking, that person would get your context without any hesitation, and you are holding the conversation for the long time. So there are so many other perspectives as well in terms of grammar or voice modulation, pronunciation part, and but yeah, we cannot means take everything at once. So initially, I was just trying to be comfortable with this language, built my confidence. When I got to know this thing, that now I am pretty much comfortable, and it's high time to focus on towards my accuracy. So yeah, I started doing some of the shadowing practice. I started following some of the YouTubers like which I admire a lot, and at I do feel that over the period of time, you need to consume right or correct content for yourself as well. Because if we are taking content as a like same way, how we would think that we would grow in our life. So I just reflected on myself, and when I started recording myself, so I can say the recording is the best way to get to know that where you are falling behind and how we can improve our communication skills.
Rightly explained and rightly said that when you start recording yourself and day by day you also improve. At the same time, as you said that we should improve our level, whatever we are consuming. So your level should be increased as well. Okay, that's really great. And Indu, today I have a bunch of questions regarding think in English. So I would like to know about your perspective on that. So first question is, so why, Indu, why is thinking in English important for improving speaking English, according to you?
Okay. When it comes to thinking in English, many learners are falling behind and they are getting stuck
Mm.
because when we are doing this translation method, no doubt, when we are beginner at this language, their translation method would help us a lot. Okay, as soon as we are getting comfortable with this language, we are getting hang of this language, I do believe that we should follow the facts as well. Okay, because when we are thinking in directly thinking in English, our brain is not doing two process work. Okay, because when we are doing translation method, usually our brain works like first we are thinking in our native language, then it is converting into the language, and it is taking the time period is there. Okay, so how we can break that chain, that directly when we are thinking in English, so with very less time, less energy, and we can get the more result very few time. Okay, so whenever we are trying initially, I know it is really hard, it's not that easy as well. It is easier said than done that whenever we are at beginner level directly think in English. But I can say that just pick up few lines. I'm not saying that you need to think big line. Okay, we know this is table, this is chair. Right now I am feeling thirsty. I need to have glass of water. Just small sentences. Pick up your daily routine. Pick up your greetings of the day. So in this way, when we are blending words from our native language to English, so it's easy for our brain to get to know the things on right way. Okay, and we wouldn't feel that we are getting stuck or we are using filler words. Have you ever experienced that most of the time it happens that our brain goes blank? Okay, we are
Right.
not getting
Initially,
words
initially it
as well.
happened with everyone.
Initially, yeah, so it is the process because our brain is not aware about these words. Our tongue is not familiar about these words. Every day, whenever we are using all these words, we are giving that training. It's just like a workout, just
Mm.
like a workout. No need to think that I am from Hindi medium, I am from that medium, regardless of any age, any medium, anything. Okay, we can speak in English as possible as a. And earlier I used to think that for English we need to join any institute, any platform. But now if you are determined, okay, at your home as well, we can speak after watching videos, after watching so many things. But it depends upon you how much determined you are towards this language.
Nicely explained, Indu, that when we think and when we translate from native language, so it is a kind of two process and it takes time. So yes, initially we should take small baby step and we can start thinking English over a period of time. But yes, you rightly said that. And as you know, we are doing thinking in English for a longer period of time in our native language. So it takes time. Initially, everyone takes time. Like maybe their mind goes blank, maybe they don't get the right word at the right time, so it happens. So it's a kind of process. So with process, and we should trust the process, and
Yes.
when we practice every single day and maintain the consistency, I think you
Hmm.
can directly think in English over a period of time. Just trust the process and
Absolutely.
maintain your consistency. Okay, very nice.
Absolutely true.
Hmm. So, Indu, I would like to ask you one more question. Like, why do many English learners translate from their mother tongue before speaking English?
Well, one thing which is coming to my mind, that is they are habitual. Okay, they are habitual since their childhood. Means whatever the words they are coming across, first they are comfortable with that language. Okay,
Right.
and whenever we are like coming to speak in English, so we are taking help of that process, translation method. And I'm not saying
Yes.
that it is a trap, but over the period, it is a trap. Okay, if you are at beginner level, then it would work like a miracle for you. Okay, because word to word we are doing translation. So here I would like to give example that have you ever experienced that people are saying that we understand English, but whenever we are watching English content, English movies, English web series, we cannot like understand what they are speaking. Okay, why? Because native speakers we cannot translate word to word. Okay, they are
Right.
not using word to word. Natives use their different phrases, idioms, phrasal verbs, collocations, and sentence patterns. Okay, so what we are doing, when you won't feel that yes, I am at intermediate level, I am feeling good. Okay, if you are at beginner level, so it's absolutely fine. But if you want to become a proficient speaker in this language, you need to follow certain set of rules. Every language has their certain set of rules. Okay, last night only I was watching one of the movie on Hotstar, and earlier I need subtitle, but this time without subtitle I could understand each and every context. Okay, so initially it was not possible for me, but I try
Mm.
to relate, I try to dig deeper in my mind whatever I have learned, what they are speaking. For that you need to listen attentively. Their listening practice would work. Okay, that which
Mm.
kind of content we are consuming, again it plays significant role. So
Mm.
this translation method is a trap. uh, it wouldn't let you to explore yourself in front of large audience. If you want
Mm.
to become like a fearless person, or you want that wherever I am going, whatever my need is, that I should speak confidently in each and every sector. For that you need to leave this translation method within 10 days. If you are following the right technique, right strategies, I am giving you this surety that you would feel that yes, Induji, you are right. That it's
Mm.
easy to pick up the things because our brain acts for emotions, not for words. So no need to learn one word. Learn some phrases and emotions. For your emotions, whenever we are speaking, then you would see that yes, now we are getting that kick, that how we can start our and think in English and stop this trap method.
Yes, I couldn't agree more that initially it also happens with me whenever I start to watch any native language like movie. So initially I used to think a lot what they were saying, but now I think whenever I try to watch the same movie second time, so I'm unable to understand what they are saying. And when I started with Young Sheldon. It's a web series, and it is also a kind of family related, and a boy that is very intelligent. So now I am
Yes,
watching it second time, so now I am very comfortable to understand it. So yes, it happens with all of us that initially whatever we are trying to understand, we are unable to understand, but over a period of time our mind become habitual. So yes, in this way they can also get rid of this, how to uh, how they can start thinking English. So these type of little process they can, inculcate in themselves, like listening, watching, observing. At the same time, they should feel the language while whatever they are doing. So yes, this method is also very crucial. So do
yes.
you watch every day like any English videos or any movies? Talking about movies or web series.
I'm not a movie buff person.
Hmm.
Well, my husband, he is such a movie buff and he loves to watch Hollywood movies. So
Hmm.
gradually, I have picked up my interest. Earlier, I was not like that. However, my daughters, she loves to watch English cartoons like Peppa Pig. And
Hmm.
nowadays, one of the, it is cartoon character, like drama shows, Kong Suni. It is on YouTube and it's very friendly, like it
Hmm.
is very friendly, and Japanese show is there, so kids
Hmm.
can also enjoy. They can learn values. At the same time you are getting English phrases as well. Okay,
Yes.
because earlier I used to think that we no need to go for the like big means series, web series, drama shows. If you are watching 15 to 20 minutes small cartoon character
Hmm.
stories, or whatever show you like I personally like Peppa Pig or Kong Suni.
Hmm.
So because my kids they love this show, so at the same time I'm saying that if you want to watch, I do have limited time for them, so that I can also enjoy and I can share that what they are
Hmm.
doing. It's not like they are just only watching, because you know that whenever kids they are watching TV especially, so they cannot even blink their eyes. how much powerful it is for them. But
Right.
in between, if you are having conversation with them, what they are doing, how they are doing, so
Hmm.
you are spending quality time with them, you are giving that good values to your kids. At the same time, you are also getting something in English, okay, from that
Yes.
character as well. So because whenever we are reading books, sometimes it's really hard for some learners how we can use in daily life. But whenever we are getting that person is using that particular phrase or a word or any idiom, okay, because these things we have to use as it is, as okay, we cannot go for the literal meaning. So we should
Yes.
get that clarity in our mind before using, where we have to use, how we have to use. So I do believe that in this way, we can create that environment, artificial environment for ourselves,
Yes.
so that we shouldn't look for the specific time, because this we, you know, all that we all are homemaker most of the time, okay, and we don't have that specific time for ourselves to take out
Yes.
some time to do our practice. So why not to kill two birds with one stone, that give your quality time to your kids, learn English at the same time, practice with your kids, because kids pick up things very quickly, okay.
Yes.
So practice with your kids, then record your videos, go for the shadowing practice every day. Give challenge to yourself, learn one or two words as per your ability, okay, and use that word. Here my
Hmm.
question arises, because most of the learner, they are just jotting down each and everything. By the end of the day, they are feeling we are not growing, because we are not
Yes.
using, our books are speaking smarter English than us. So earlier I used to feel the same way, but lately I have changed my strategy. Whatever English requirement is there in my life, I am picking up those phrases and using in my daily life. So in this way, I'm just doing my regular practice.
Yes, totally agree with you that because speaking and understanding is totally different each other. Because understanding English means you are just consuming the content and not using them. But speaking is means you are putting efforts while making sentence, creating sentence, using vocabulary, thinking about grammar, how to make sentence pattern. So yes, I think most of the people what they do, they only consume the content like reading. Watching or observing people, but when time to use those words, those sentence structure, they fail to use because maybe some kind of nervousness, fear of making mistake, like stopping them to use those. So yes, this is a kind of people that they understand English but not able to speak. And at the same time, as you said that we should care about our children, but they are watching because whatever we watch, observe, it becomes our behavior. So actually we should start to watch good content so that it helps us in our personality development. So you are really doing great that you are also keeping like eye on that what they are watching. And yes, if they are watching English, at the same time they are also naturally learning because their learning power is much better than our adults. Yes. So in the
Absolutely. And
Hmm.
you know this thing that kids are too impressionable. Okay. Like nowadays, you can say that we all are digital prisoner. Okay. And it's a big conundrum for us, that how to make it plausible for everyone. And especially in terms of kids, because kids are facing lots of issues, virtual autism, and there are so many things after consuming lots of reels. Means it is not their type of content, but parents, because they have also lack of timings, so they are also not able to pay attention. So I do feel that they are our kids, it's our accountability to keep
Right.
our eye on them. So we should, I'm not saying that we cannot stop them to watching such content, but what we can do, whatever is in our hand, make it plausible, okay, that
Yes.
you can watch this thing, but only this timing is there for you. And whatever content you would see after that, you have to narrate us as well, what you have learned from that video. You
Yes.
need to make drawing, so that we can also create that imagination stories in their mind.
Yes.
So I'm also trying my best as a mother. I know it's easier said than done, but yeah, just trying my best there.
Yes. So do you do like if you watch any podcast that is very knowledgeable and after watching that podcast, do you, describe in your own words or you just, like scrolling through another video? What do you do?
Uh, well, after I can say that being a content creator, earlier I was not like that. Okay, I used to do doom scrolling, whatever it is coming. But
Yes.
nowadays, I am like diligent towards my watchings or videos as well. Whatever I'm scrolling, if it is
Mm.
my things, then only I just pick up. And earlier, what I used to do, I used to watch continuously one podcast, second podcast, third podcast. But nowadays, no. I'm just putting that pause, one or second. For 10 to 15 minutes, I'm just watching whatever the new words, vocabulary is there. I just try to pick it up and speak along with them. How I can make my own sentences. And there I am taking help of ChatGPT or Gemini. Okay, because it happens that whomsoever podcast we are watching, they are professionals. Okay, and we
Yes.
are homemaker. We cannot use the same language, but we can use as per our circumstances. How we can use, like Priyanka Chopra and like Raj Samani or Ranveer Ilahabadia, like whosoever good and proficient speaker are there. So I can say that we can take leap out of their notebook. By the end of the day, we have to put our own efforts, that what
Yes.
is our need and how we can use idioms. Like you, everybody is aware that I am fond of idioms. Okay,
Yes.
so I am not observing each and everything from rose tinted glasses. I know how to shift my gears. I know how to teach in a practical ways, because I have been there. I can feel my learners, I can feel
Mm.
my audience. How does it feel when you know each and everything,
Mm.
however you couldn't frame even a single sentence. So as a content creator, it's our accountability to give ground level reality for every
Mm.
learners, that whomsoever they want to learn this language. I just want to make sure them that just follow the right technique.
Mm.
Everything is possible.
Yes.
Everything is possible. And if you are stick to your guns, you could find the tremendous change within 1 month. Within one
Yes.
month, it is possible. So no need to wobble here, there, and feel that how would I learn? Just wherever you are, just reflect on yourself. What is your need? As per your need, pick up the content and just start speaking. That is the best mantra.
Yes, I totally agree with you that people what they do, they always take inspiration from others and take advices from other people, but they don't take action. So taking action is the first baby step that you can apply in your own life. So just wherever you are, just take small baby steps. So in this way, you can find tremendous change over a period of time. So Indu, I am so much mesmerized while you're articulating thoughts. So I would like to know about your daily routine, how your daily routine looks like.
Well, my daily routine nowadays, my daughter, she's on holidays, so it's bit changed. Nowadays, I'm taking backseat. But yeah, usually I start my day up in the sun, and I can say that I rarely hit the snooze button. Uh, Monday to Friday, my routine
Mm.
is quite fixed, and I do believe that if you are winning the morning, you are winning the day. Earlier, I used
Yes.
to do like pick up the mobile phone and start scrolling. But nowadays, whenever we are waking up early in the morning, I just pick up my book. Okay. And whatever the goal or objective is there, my favorite thing is that my pen and my notepad or my book. So I'm just writing down my thoughts. What's my priorities for today's? I do believe that set your priorities every day and just look what in the morning time what you have to do, in the afternoon time what you have to do, and at the same time like throughout the day. Okay. Moving to mid morning. So yeah, my mid morning always goes to feed my both the daughters, and nowadays like they are at home, so I have to go to the park as well, and she I have enrolled her in swimming classes. Every day I am going there, so I am just draining lots of energy on her so that she could also learn new skills during her holidays. By the afternoon, I try to just reflect on myself, whatever session I have taken, or what else I have learned, or what's my evening plan. So just I try to spend some time with my kids, and in the evening time, I usually take backseat, just relaxation mode on, and just I try to spend some time with my co-learner if I am in a mood. If I'm not in a mood, then I just call my random friends. I do have very good friends that we can talk in English. So I just want to rejuvenate myself that what I have learned, new word, this is today's phrase, and how I can do my practice. Or in this way, yeah, like by the 6:30, I try not to touch my mobile phone, and because whole day I am doing my editing work, videos or recording session, doing my practice as well. So yeah, after 6:30 I try not to touch my mobile. Most of the time I'm trying, because I don't want to give this thing to pass on my kids as well. So yeah, because they are too young. So I whenever my husband is there on the way to home, so I try to just keep it everything aside so that I can spend some quality time with my spouse, with my kids. And yes, again, before going to bed, when nobody's awake, I try to recall whatever the things I have done today, and how many things I have done in a right way, uh, what all are the mistakes I have done, so that I can reflect on this thing or rectify towards next day. Or Saturday, Sunday, I usually take backseat. Means I just want that I should give quality time, family time, and just sleep in, because I'm a sleeping beauty. I just sleep like a cat. So Saturday, Sunday for me, it's like to rejuvenate yourself and recharge your battery for the upcoming week.
That's really lovely routine and productive routine. As you start your day with some planning, and at the end you also reflect whatever you have done, whatever you learned. So I think reflection is also a good practice. People should apply this technique also. So such a very productive routine. So Indu, if you have any question, you can ask. Otherwise, we will wrap up the session. Yes.
Uh, I would like to ask Swatiji